Bring them up, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. I know.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden 20 on
It's gonna be an extra headache.
Sports. Straight ahead.
I'd rather just do it on a Saturday where I don't have to be up half the night trying to figure out who I hit with what weapon.
MVP Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. With that, let's get up to Atlanta. We're standing by at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Our broadcast team, Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. A moment ago, here was the scene, the Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with Marcus Mariota and the Tennessee Titans.
With Marcus Mariota and the Tennessee Titans.
Brandon Gordon along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they interplay. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they come in at an early crossroads here, facing a tough opponent on the road where a loss would make them 0-3.
And when you start that way, doubts really start to creep into a locker room, and guys start to battle each other instead of worrying about winning games.
Oh yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. We'll check on his status when we get back. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
My third string running
From the
back.
shotgun, Ryan.
Oh,
Going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Here's Ryan. This is brought in by Hardy. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta. Now a 1st carry for LeGarrette.
Oh, God. Gee,
Kenny McCarthy. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I was not prepared
That's
for
one of
that.
the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I don't want to run towards that guy in the middle, Jarrell Casey. Fucking
Now
monster.
blown. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Here we go. And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try to get him on the ground,
LeGarrette
he's going to keep
has
making
been
runs
in the
like that.
NFL
I feel
for
the
a
press
while.
box shaking every time he touches the rock. Drive that one. I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. And he's brought down at the 24.
No, that's
Marvin. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Ryan to throw. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Mohamed Sanu.
Mohamed Sanu is a guy that is often overlooked because he just quietly goes about his business. But how about last season? Had a career-high 838 yards on 66 catches, and he can also play wildcat quarterback for you as well.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards.
This lag is not cool.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 7 yards there and a first down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Derrick Henry. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
When the Titans selected Alabama linebacker Rashaan Evans at number 22, I thought it was a perfect fit. Gives him a chance to apprentice a little bit with Wesley Woodyard right there next to him and eventually take over running that defense. He can run, he can hit, he can cover, everything.
This is caught. It's Sanu this time for
Mohamed Sanu.
Mohamed Sanu. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Titans under 2nd-year head coach Mike Vrabel. They'll be led out by their quarterback. Out of Oregon, it's Marcus Mariota.
Marcus Mariota's skill set can help continue to evolve the position of quarterback in the NFL because his ability to run with the football, you may not utilize it as little as other coaches have in the past. You may emphasize that part of the game a little bit more.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mariota. That is incomplete. And we roll now on the graphics for the offensive starters.
Let's take a look at the left tackle, Taylor Lewan. A big, gregarious guy with great athletic ability. Plays the game with a little bit of an edge. In fact, he doesn't play to the whistle. He plays to the echo of the whistle.
This is Dion Lewis in his 9th NFL season. Oh, and Lewis lost the football.
Keep running
through contact. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. You got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
Eluding the pressure right. He's got it. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Did you see that, Jen?
Austin Hooper. His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons push further out.
He fumbled it. He fumbled it right into the arms of my tight end.
Because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
I don't know what they're reviewing because the ball never actually hit the ground. They're reviewing whether or not it's a fumble. Well, I'm not entirely sure if they're trying to see if it's a fumble, but the ball never hit the ground, so it's still a catch by the tight end.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
What? They're calling him down. Yeah.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Get in the right room.
They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Look,
now it's
hit the wrong play.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought
why
down.
does it give you an option of different
by
plays?
Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. This Titan deep, fighting for the end zone.
Okay.
He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Titans. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
Okay.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop. Defensive starters, here they are for Atlanta. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create.
He also had no blockers
out
there. What the fuck kind of screen is that?
They can get to him.
With no blockers.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it staring at a 3rd down and 13. On 3rd down, it's Lewis.
Shit, I missed.
Oh, heck of a move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. Last week they got the victory against the Colts, so they lead this one as well as they begin things here 1st and 10. They start on the ground here with Blunt. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that one.
Oh, okay.
And down he goes. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, my highest overall guy is a 90,
which
is my center.
And
then besides that,
some of the best athletes on the planet.
my next highest guy is a 79.
They'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Come on. My arm was moving forward.
2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement?
Wait, what happened?
Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
And Davis with it left side. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
tomfoolery.
From the 29,
Yeah.
Mariota and Walker with it over the middle.
Julio fumbled and the ball hit the ground.
And
Austin Hooper scooped it up.
A bit of a catch for him to remember.
And Austin Hooper scooped it up.
For his NFL career,
And then ran it in for a touchdown, but they reviewed it and called him down.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And then LeGarrette Blount fumbled on
finding
1
its
yard.
legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mariota again. Oh, he stays up. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Nice going. Tack
McKinley.
Tacking
in there to
Garrett.
bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
After the sack on 1st down, Mariota out to the right to Humphreys. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mariota.
Yeah, please.
Smith
Get it out
catches
already.
left side. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
It's player spotlight time, and we focus that spotlight on the quarterback, Matt Ryan. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
And he'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 2nd quarter action with 1:59
I love how it's the
remaining.
2-minute warning, but at 1:59. Gotta love Madden.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Julio.
They've done an excellent job blanketing Julio Jones here in the 1st half. That's just his 2nd catch. So as they head into halftime, the Falcons have to ask this question of themselves. How do we get the ball to number 11?
Okay.
Coming, and he's taken down.
I definitely held the button to throw it, and
The amount of sacks they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
okay.
2nd down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. The Falcons on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. From the gun, it's Ryan. He's got Sanu.
It's Muhammaded.
This one all the way down inside the 20.
That was the same play that he caught
Now
the
the
touchdown.
Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Man.
To throw again. Ryan. Flushed out right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And stopped
I was waiting for the defender to move, so I didn't throw it right
the
at
Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown.
Yes, the best signature. The best signature. Yeah, right. The best signature, like, touchdown celebration ever. Just standing there.
Going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee.
His foot went through the field.
And issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
Yeah, right.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So this drive spans 7 plays, and the end result, an Atlanta touchdown.
Yeah, his name is Shimonich.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Balake. Hey, Ron Balake.
At the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Mariota to Lewis on the draw. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Titans will use their third and final
win the game
timeout,
now.
as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On second and a couple, Mariota.
Oh!
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Truffaut. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Oh, jeez.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio, and it's now 21-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. An incredible, now a hit and a loose football. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half here, Mariota. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September.
What?
We'll start in the Meadowlands, an NFC East battle that pits Washington against the New York Football Giants. And a touchdown separating these two as they've gone to halftime. Saquon Barkley, well on his way to a 100-yard afternoon. From there, we head over to Detroit to check on the Lions at home, Ford Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Chiefs. Danny Amendola, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And it's the visiting L.A. Chargers who are out in front. Mike Williams,
Okay,
touchdown
Balaje.
reception. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden
Bam.
and Charles Davis.
The only reasons that's yeah.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
This is the same team that was there last year. Move out of my way.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
You take him down by the shoestring. Face mask.
And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency,
I pressed
something
Y,
sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Here's Mariota. It's caught. Humphries.
Good coverage, guys.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on first down. On play action, Mariota. Caught right side. It's Lewis. 5 yards on the pickup. And
I went with the corner
second
route.
down.
Because they often throw corners.
Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open.
Especially when you're in zone coverage.
Maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Again, it's Mariota. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Mariota now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. To throw Mariota. He finds Taylor. Complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. To the air again, Mariota.
Backwards
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
3rd and goal, Mariota. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try to find
they
something.
scored points.
There's nothing available there for him.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run.
Because
only get 3
in
points.
19, they would get through more than the guys.
In getting 3, or do you
And-
go to another
and they're
section
closer
of
to the
playbook
kicker.
Trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6.
A reminder coming up tonight, a tough ticket in New Orleans. The Cowboys in town to take on the Saints on Sunday Night Football. Then tomorrow night, Charles and I, we go to Pittsburgh. Bengals and Steelers, 2 teams, well, they don't like each other very much. That's well documented. That starts at 8:15 Eastern as we close out the month of September. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
I didn't know if there was gonna be anybody open.
Now, 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry.
Face mask.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out.
I don't sub them in.
But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 2nd down. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
I don't know. I guess he's just not that good.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. It's caught, Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
He has Lamar Jackson.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
He traded me a defensive player.
And an alley to run. And he's got this down to the 35.
A backup center
his last play, a pickup of 11.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle.
He's
able to lower his center of gravity
sure.
and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll run it here with Blunt. Trucks over
Get down.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. From the 16, Ryan.
It's not going to work.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jarrell Casey able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
You ain't going nowhere.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score Falcons 21, Titans 3.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Ryan. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down inside to 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
He will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. LeGarrette Blount, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons push further out in front. 2nd effort there. He was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Yeah, Marvin Jones. He's like...
The lefty Tavecchio now to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends in a touchdown run by LeGarrette Blount. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Get back here.
Super toe.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
But
Check 59, Mike.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw is Mariota. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Mariota got his man complete over the middle. That's Walker. And he gets it inside 35 and just shy of the 30.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. In on the tackle, Devondre Campbell, Falcons leading tackler in 2018.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
They try again with Lewis. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down.
Here's the cover.
He will find Davis on the left side complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 17-yard line.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 5 now. Mariota throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
Well, it was a screen.
They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
Send all the offensive linemen off to the left.
If you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one
very tightly covered by yours truly.
Stop it before they could get a 1st down.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
14 yards there and a Falcon 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Blunt. The defensive end, Cameron Wake, brings him down.
Oh, shit. I didn't know Cameron Wake was on their team, too. Holy crap.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided
He was the guy who hugged me.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard. The Falcons on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a
recreational cocaine.
This time to the tailback. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Jarrell Casey able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
On 2nd down now.
Would do that if give me.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as they'll be left with a 3rd and long. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Eluding the pressure right. And finding the tight end Hooper. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
I want to see how Mullins does because he's new to my team. Oh, okay. And if Matt Ryan goes down, he needs to be able to step up. That was a pretty nice throw. I'll give him that.
I really don't want to because the old school in me is not
considering the fact that
this
he's
late,
like,
not necessary.
I forget what his overall is.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
It's like,
what does it matter?
all his stats
These guys who are
in
playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't
Accuracy.
have
I
to
think
face the guy.
his
Well,
deep
they
throw
might
was
if they're
like
in the
70.
same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball.
You're
handing out multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls, plural, but I
like where we're going with this, though. You say one to represent, like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a
waiting
game
for
ball. Game balls for everybody.
I'm waiting for these announcers to stop
So
arguing.
for Atlanta, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll hit the road this week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, it's loss number 3 for them on the year.
And
they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.